Hi there, this is Paige with Stamp Girl here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm sharing with you the cards that I made for the Smash That Small Paper Pad Collab 2021, and this is hosted by Deb Hauk from Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. So the paper pad that I smashed was this one by Craftsmith. It's called Santa Fe Garden. And except for a few little cut-apart pieces, I did smash the entire paper pad, and it was brand new when I started with it. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let me start out by showing you the card that I made that I'm not finished with yet. I want to do something with this on here, but I'm not sure yet what I want to put in the center. So this card is not finished, it's on hold, but I do have quite a few other cards that are done. So I had two cards that the paper went across, and it had I think 6 flowers or 5 or 6 flowers, and I just cut them into narrow strips and matted them with black cardstock. And I made these 4 cards, 2 like that one and 2 like this one. And this one's, they all say, a sweet friendship refreshes the soul. And I'm not sure I recall where those sentiments came from. I made these cards a while ago, and I can't find the notes that I made. Now, most of the cards I have 2 of each because there were 2 pages of everything. So I have 2 of these. And whenever possible, I use similar scraps on the inside of the cards. What did I do with these? Those are blank. But I have 2 that say hello friend. I have 4 cards in this design. I just took 2 designer papers and cut them into pieces. I know I followed some different sheet load templates from Call Me Crafty Al. I have it written down in front of me which ones they were. But I think this might have been a template from her. I have 2 like this one right here. And these were on a page of cut-aparts, and I just left 3 of the cut-aparts together. These are popped up. And the background was 3 cut-aparts as well, and I just kept them all together as one unit. Excuse me. I have these 2 cards. The cut-apart said, Rain Brings Blossoms. And then this was one of the pattern papers that I cut apart for that design. Here were 2 more cut-aparts, All Roads Lead to the Sun. And this panel right here is glued down flat at the top, but it's popped up down at the bottom, just for a little added dimension and interest. I have 2 of these, the same card design, just different cut-aparts and background papers. But again, they're glued down across the top and then dimensionals across the bottom. And then there's these 2, Rain Brings Blossoms. And there was a cut-apart that said this, but this was actually from a pattern paper, one of the pattern papers. It was in the corner of the 6x6, and I just trimmed it out. And then the last 4 cards I have to share with you, there were 2 pages of strips of cut-apart borders, if you will, and I just cut them down into sections and matted them with some navy blue. This was another pattern paper that I just cut in half to use as a background. So I have a blue version and then a pink version. So those are all the cards I made using the Santa Fe Garden from Craftsmith. I'd like to thank you for joining me Down below I'll leave a link to all the participants in this collaboration, so please check out to see what they made this month. And now I'm off to create.